My name is Brittanie Bogart, and I'm from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I grew up in a very abusive home. I was abused sexually and physically. I became justice involved at 14. I dropped out of school, I had a baby, and she passed away the same day. I joined a gang and I witnessed a murder by the time I was 15. I continued the cycle as an adult and landed myself in a prison and done 3 years. I didn't want to live that life anymore. And so I got out of prison and I learned how to weld. And then I got thyroid cancer and I couldn't work anymore. I got a call while I was sitting in the car, and it was a lady, and she had sent me an email and it had a bunch of flyers attached to it. And one of them was a Goodwill opportunity expungement. And right after that, I signed up for KCTCS. I signed up for college.
Wow.
So it's been almost 5 years, and I have an associate's in art, an associate's in science. I'm a current student at Murray State University. I graduate in December with my bachelor's in social work. I've had 45 charges expunged. 14 were felonies and misdemeanors, and the rest were traffic tickets. I was the first person in my family to graduate college, and my oldest daughter is the first one to graduate high school. Without God, Goodwill, and KCTCS, I wouldn't be here today. I can't pay KCTCS back, and I can't pay Goodwill back, but I can pay it forward. Can you describe how the partnership between KCTCS and Goodwill Industries came about and what makes it an ideal collaboration?
KCTC specifically tailors employer needs and does that in a practical and low-cost way. And Goodwill specializes in helping people get in a position where they can take advantage of education.
And for us, I think it's shared goals that, like Goodwill, we're here to serve all Kentuckians, regardless of their backgrounds, regardless of where they come from in the state. And so for us, we're a school for anybody and everybody. We have a lot of community support. And the other thing that we have is that we have a big footprint across Kentucky with 16 colleges. And so chances are where you see a Goodwill, you're going to see a KCTCS campus
Right.
as well.
Many people only think about the thrift stores, but how does Goodwill's position as a fair chance employer impact the partnerships they choose to pursue?
We really specialize in addressing the barriers that hold people back. And the people who come to us tend to have multiple barriers. We've taken a look at what those common barriers are, and we try to either have services ourselves or partner with community organizations who have services that are going to address those barriers. That puts people in the position to really look at something besides survival.
Anybody that wants to improve themselves or find a better job, we welcome you in open arms. And we're going to provide the services that sometimes people are unaware of. We don't want price and affordability to be the reason why someone doesn't invest in education.
How does a work and learn program help students balance their need to earn a living while pursuing their education?
We have a lot of adult learners that are folks that may have tried college or folks that went straight into the workforce and now they're coming back and want to invest in themselves. And so we embrace the fact that we need to have a curriculum that revolves around the work week. And what's best is that we have people like Goodwill that are education first employers that say, yeah, we're going to invest in this student and we're going to help them find a job and we're going to make sure that we give them the resources they need. And so it's a win-win-win situation.
Looking back, what are some of the key successes you've seen from the partnership between KCTCS and Goodwill so far?
We have over 300,000 Kentuckians of working age who did not graduate from high school.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are people that if something doesn't change in their life, they're going to have very restricted career choices. We also have here in Louisville, the Excel Center, our adult high school. And when people graduate from there, they're ready for community college. They're ready for college.
I love it. 52% of all GEDs awarded in Kentucky are through our community and technical colleges. And we're proud of that.
Yeah.
There's a sticker on my refrigerator at home that says step one, get my GED, step 2, take over the world. And so we love the fact, I love the fact that we're an entry point for so many people. We're also proud that we are now in rehabilitation and recovery centers across Kentucky as well. Getting them a great trade and a job is usually a prescription for success.
Can you talk about the joint efforts between KCTCS and Goodwill to encourage people to explore careers in the skilled trades? And how do you envision these trade exploration opportunities impacting the future career choices of participants?
Kentucky needs more people who work with their hands, whether it's HVAC, electricians, plumbers, welders. You said you used to weld.
Yeah.
We like to lead on how a salary can change not just an individual but their family. One of the best ways to do that is to not only give them the trade that leads to a high paying job, but it also inspires their children to say, "I'm going to follow in the path of my parents." But we're here to say we need more folks working, and we're going to give them the skills to get a job.